Now, you may have heard of the recent Japanese phenomenon known as sushi terrorism. It refers to a spate of unhygienic pranks in restaurants where people film themselves tampering with food items on sushi conveyor belts. Well, Japanese police have just made the first arrests over the videos, which have sparked outrage in a country famed for its cleanliness. We can get more on this trend now from Shaima Khalil, who is in Tokyo. Hello to you, Shaima. And this must certainly rank as one of the more bizarre stories that you've covered. How did this trend begin?
First of all, Anita, I want to apologize and warn our viewers. If you're eating, you might want to put your food down before you listen to this. This happened last month when a viral video came out of a man in a sushi restaurant, the kaiten sushi, as it's called, the conveyor belt, showing him licking a soy sauce bottle on the sushi trail, and also rubbing saliva on the sushi as it moved on the conveyor belt. This happened in a branch of a famous sushi chain restaurant called Kura Sushi. And since then, dozens of videos surfaced online of similar unhygienic pranks. And of course, you can imagine the shock and the disgust that it provoked online among people and among customers. Remember, of course, this is horrible anywhere in the world, but this is Japan. This is a country that is very, very particular about hygiene, about high standards of cleanliness. People still wear masks around indoors and outdoors, even though the rules have been relaxed a little bit. You have to take off your shoes again for hygiene reasons. And so for this to happen here in a country with very, very particular and exacting culinary etiquette, you can imagine how shocking and horrible it was for people. Today, 3 arrests have been made, one 20-year-old man and two teenagers, and we understand that they all admitted to what happened in the Kura Sushi restaurant, and one of them has reportedly apologized. But since then, really, sushi restaurants around the country have been trying to assure customers of their hygiene standards. Some of them, one of the more known ones actually around Japan, Chushimuro, said that its conveyor belts are going to grind to a halt. It's stopping the conveyor belt main attraction, really, of those sushi restaurants, and now is resorting to direct orders where staff bring people sushi.
Are there reports, though, that other people are continuing to copy this?
Well, there are, and more videos have come out. Again, apologies to our viewers, but some of those videos showed people licking communal chopsticks, for example, just the ones on the table, or again, trying to touch the sushi as it went on the conveyor belt. And this is really, pranks aside, and again, this, it's not very appetizing, but it has affected the industry. These restaurants and restaurant chains have already been struggling with prices because of the COVID-19 pandemic and because of supply chains, because of the war on Ukraine. So this is a real issue for a lot of businesses because they had to hike up some prices. Now they have to struggle with this not very hygienic, unsanitary behavior, and they're trying to reassure customers to come. So some of the restaurant spokespeople, for example, said, look, this is a part of the Japanese culture, this conveyor belt sushi. We want to keep it. We want to reassure customers, and they're saying that this behavior is extremely troubling.
Shaima, thank you very much. Shaima Khalil there for us.